I should be going. I need to head home and change before going to work. Show up in yesterday's clothes, and I want to hear the end of it.
I think people are going to be more occupied with the fact that you're engaged to the daughter.
Stop.
You're running for mayor, Ezra. People are going to talk.
Let them. I love you. That's all that matters to me.
I love you too.
Hey. You're...
Never mind me. Who are you?
Oh, you two met.
Who is this?
Ezra, this is Jonah, my brother. Jonah, this is Ezra, my fiancé.
Fiancé?
So you're Jonah. The Jonah. It's nice to finally be able to meet you.
Likewise.
All right. I should be leaving for work.
Okay.
So you're engaged?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it was just yesterday when you'd run around the house with whatever wedding dress pictures you'd tore out of Mom's beauty magazines this time, yelling like a maniac that that's it, the dress. Used to annoy the crap out of me. And now you're actually getting married. Insane.
Not really. 15 years is a long time to be away. What about you? Any nieces and nephews I need to worry about?
Not that I know of.
Why don't you do something useful and help me with breakfast?
You did not.
I did! For 3 months after, the owner would chase me down the street at the sight of me.
Well, can you blame him? I can't believe he recognized you.
I would. That man would never forget a face.
Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
Mr. Williams. Your mother's in the office. I tried to tell her to wait for you outside, but she wouldn't listen.
It's all right, Sally. Why don't you take your lunch break early?
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
You were seen leaving Tresor's house this morning.
And?
And? Listen here, son.
No. You listen to me. Jordan, yesterday you told me I had to choose. Either I lose Tresor and win, or stay with Tresor and risk losing. I choose to stay with Tresor.
Do you realize what's at stake here? Everything we have worked for ever since you were 21 has built up to this moment!
I have made up my mind. I am not leaving Tresor. Not now. Not ever. Now, if you don't mind, can you both please get out of my office so I can get some work done? I have some wedding business to attend to in an hour.
You are going to get me in trouble with the boss.
I'm sure the boss wouldn't mind you taking a 30-minute break.
You say that because you don't know the boss like I do. He's a real pain in the ass.
Oh, is he now?
Noah!
Good to see you too.
About last night, I'm sorry about what I said.
Don't be. You were right. You should have seen them this morning, like one big jolly family, as if nothing happened. Just because they don't need him as their family doesn't mean they don't want him, I guess. And you know, at the end of the day, that's their call. They can forgive, forget, whatever. I just don't want anything to do with him.
He's still your brother.
No, he's not. Just because someone's related to you by blood doesn't make them family. He's a stranger who threw all of us under a bus, and that's all he's ever gonna be.
Hey,
Tresor, hey.
are you okay? You left in a rush this morning.
I'm fine.
You left without eating, so I brought with me some breakfast.
Thanks, Tress.
Simon, where can I put these?
Over here.
Well, How is he? Is he mad?
Much calmer than yesterday, that's for sure.
That's good, I think. That's good, right?
Raven, you okay?
Would you look at this place? It looks better than ever. When you said you were planning on renovating your granddad's old bar, you weren't kidding around.
It's nothing.
Nothing. This is amazing. You should have seen what this place looked like before Simon got his hands on it.
Noah,
Yeah?
can I have a minute alone with my brother, Raven?
What's up?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Simon told me what you said about Raign and how he doesn't just get to walk in and out of her life.
Raign's old enough to know what's good and what's bad for her. If she thinks Jonah is someone that she wants in her life, then who am I to tell her he isn't? I'll tell you this though. The more he's in the picture, the more I'm out of it.
Never say that again.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Just promise me you'll never say that again.
I promise.
Hey. You look familiar. Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Why don't you take your weak-ass, pathetic joke of a personality and go back to
I
whatever
don't-
hellhole you crawled from like a little bitch that...
Raven.
What?
What is happening right
Why
now?
don't you check the food supplies? See if everything's here.
I'm not done
Yes,
with...
you are.
What the fuck was that?
That was Raven. She's just really passionate about protecting Noah.
You're telling me. So that's Noah's girlfriend.
Not exactly. She's my girlfriend.
Yeah, okay. Wait, you're being serious.
It's not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal. What, is she like 20 years younger than you?
First of all, she's only 12 years younger than me.
Only 12 fucking years? God, today has just been one mind-blowing news after another. Like, Tresor's fucking engaged. What can you tell me about this Ezra guy? Is he a good guy?
He loves her and makes her happy. That's all that matters in the end.
But is he a good guy?
All right, I have to go. I have a wine tasting with Ezra for the wedding. I'll see you all later.
Can you believe him? He had the audacity to look me straight in the eye and tell me to get out of his office. And you! When in the name of Christ did I tell you to give Ezra a choice?
I thought I could reason.
Reason? This kid is out of his goddamn mind. No, he doesn't respond to reason. But you know what he does respond to? Action. See, if I was to, let's say, fire him.
What? You can't do that.
Like hell I can't. I own this firm.
No, I mean, Ezra's earned his place in this firm. No one's worked as hard as he has to be here.
You don't think I know that? But he's left me no choice.
Wait. If he doesn't respond to reason, Tresor will.
We don't know that.
Let me at least try, please. Just give me 24 hours. If I could convince her, then she'll end it herself and Ezra is forced to go back to focusing on what really matters. The elections. 24 hours. That's all I'm asking for.
Jordan, right? Ezra's spokeswoman. He has said so many good things.
Do you love Ezra?
What kind of... Of course I love Ezra.
Then what are you still doing here? Tell me, how far do you think Ezra's going to go? Being linked to you and your family. Not very far. For you and I, Ezra standing by you is a beautiful gesture. For the rest of the town, however, the media, the opponents, the voters, it's condemning mass murder.
Not everyone's going to think that.
Enough people will. You say you love Ezra.
I do.
Then prove it. Don't be the only thing keeping him away from everything he has ever worked for.
We don't open for another 3 hours.
You were the kid of that son of a bitch who shot down the hospital.
Easy there. We don't want any trouble.
You know who didn't want any fucking trouble? My sister. She was 22 years old. A new nurse. She didn't want any fucking trouble. But that didn't stop your dad from putting a bullet in her head.
All right, listen.
Noah.
You're right. I got a sister of my own, okay? 2 of them. Losing one of them? I don't know if I could handle it either. So I do. I get where you're coming from. But your sister dying, that was my dad. That wasn't us.
Well, that's fucking close enough.